Students, in this class we will discuss the methods of forming comparative and superlative degrees for adjectives. I hope you have watched the last class on adjectives. There are different ways. Okay, and I hope you remember what is meant by a comparative degree, superlative degree, and a positive degree. First method of making comparative degree is by adding er and est. Okay, you add to the positive degree these letters er, then you get a comparative degree, and when you add est you get the superlative degree. For example, small is the positive degree, smaller is the comparative degree, and smallest is the superlative degree. Now, second method is when adjectives are ending in y, remove that y, letter y, and add ier for comparative degree and iest for superlative degree. For example, happy, the last letter is y, so you remove that to make comparative degree and add ier, so you get happier. And for the last est, so happiest. Now next method is a positive degree. When it ends in e, add r for comparative degree and st for superlative degree. So brave ends with e, so braver, comparative degree, bravest, superlative degree. Another example, fine, finer, finest, white, whiter, whitest. Next method is when positive degree ends in a single consonant sound preceded by a short vowel sound, we double the final consonant sound and then add er and est. The last letter, hot, t, is a consonant sound, and the letter just before it is a vowel sound, o, ho, o. So that letter, last letter is doubled, hotter, hotter. So we made comparative degree and hottest. The next method is by placing more and most before positives to form comparatives and superlatives. For example, multi-syllabled words like courageous, the comparative degree is more courageous, and the superlative degree is most courageous. Another example, intelligent, more intelligent is the comparative degree and most intelligent is the superlative degree. So this is the case with a word having numerous syllables. Then next method is the irregular method of formation of positives, from positives to comparative and superlative. This is a special case, like for example, good, better, best. For the positive degree bad, comparative degree is worse, worst. And do you know about the comparative degree of little? Yes. Less, lesser. Then the superlative, least. Then you have to remember this rule 1. Most adjectives of one or more than one syllable form the comparative by adding er and est respectively to form its superlative and the comparative and superlative. Okay. Now there is one more rule. You have to look at it. Adjectives of more than two syllables form the comparative and superlatives by putting more and most before the positive degree. That is the case I explained with the multi-syllabled words. For example, beautiful, more beautiful is the comparative degree and most beautiful is the superlative degree. Now let's see the last rule, rule 3. superlatives. It's wrong to say most tallest, and it's also wrong to say most brightest, because tallest itself is the superlative degree. You should not add another superlative before it. Okay, brightest itself is the superlative degree. So it's wrong to say most brightest. Keep this also in your mind. This is a common mistake children do. Now, I told about syllables. You have already learned it. Let me repeat. They are units into which a word is divided. They contain a vowel sound, single vowel sound, and usually one or more consonant sounds. For example, the word intelligent has 4 syllables. I, I. First syllable in, second syllable ch, third syllable le, then fourth syllable gent. Now, another important thing is you can rewrite the positive degree using as. Okay, he is not as smart as Ram. She is as shy as Rima. The degrees used there are positives. Okay, so positive degree can be rewritten using as. Now your question in your 10th standard book, activity 3, is to understand what is meant by this comparative degree and superlative and positive degree. You have to do this activity. Okay? Alright. Let me remind you about some special cases. I hope you remember how I began the class on adjectives. Saying equitation. I'm not inferior to anybody, I'm not superior to anybody, but I'm special. See, such words I used inferior to, superior to. I was actually comparing myself with others. So, such words I didn't use superior than, I didn't use superior, inferior than. So, along with words which are ending in OR, words like junior, senior, superior, inferior, etc. See, we have to make that to after it, not than. Okay? It's wrong to say junior than. It's wrong to say senior than. It's wrong to say superior than. It's wrong to say inferior than. What is the correct formation? Junior to, senior to, okay, inferior to. Another special case is this. There are no comparative or superlative degrees for adjectives like ideal, unique, complete, perfect, full, entire, chief, etc. Because, what could be the reason? They represent the highest degree in themselves. They are the superlative degrees. So, there is no comparative and superlative degrees for such words. Okay. So, this also should be kept in mind. And I had given you the questions to do activity, and here are your answers. Watch those answers and make sure what you have attempted is right or not. Check it out. Alright, that's it. Thank you.